Hey, it's me, Vicki Marie, with a coffee. What more but less is the mug that I've got today. So good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are. So you're probably wondering what the hell is this video going to be about? Well, somebody sent me this story about the Sussex Gimp. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do a video on that. Something a bit lighter. I don't know if it's like, I can't decide if this story is terrifying or funny or whatever it is. I just can't make my mind up. But anyway, we've been covering a lot of very heavy subjects, haven't we, lately? So I thought it'd be different to just talk about this. So, but first, I am going to light the candles. Still no news about Samantha Murphy. You know, all the cases, Anna Knezovitz, all the cases that we're covering, that's what the candle's for. But we're going to talk about gimps this morning. So, yeah, is it? To me, this whole gimp thing is so typically British. Because I had a Spanish friend said to me once that he thought that British people were obsessed with S&M. He's probably right. I don't know. And of course, you'd be struggling to walk around in a gimp suit in Spain because it's too hot. Simply too hot to wear. You could only really do it, wander around the streets in a gimp suit if you're in a cold country. So that's one thing. Look, my dog is. Oh, he was playing with a plastic bottle and I took it off him because he's going to make a noise with it. So he's trying to get it now. But anyway. So, morning, Mello and Julie. Hi. I've probably caught people off guard. I like to just. The thing is, last night when I was trying to upload that video for the premiere, it took so long. It's just easier to hop on a live sometimes. We don't know what's going on at the moment with YouTube, but the videos seem to be taking a long time to upload, or maybe it's my computer, I don't know. But I wonder if my little dog, if he's going to get that plastic bottle. He's nearly got it. What are you doing, Rocky? What are you doing? Where is it? Anyway, let's have a look at this story because, as I say, I can't decide if I think it's funny or creepy or, terrifying. I just cannot decide. But what was interesting is when I Googled the Gimp of Sussex, which the original story is about that I was sent, it came up with all these different gimps. You know, you've got the Gimp of Sussex, you've got the Gimp of Essex, you've got Colchester's famous Gimp, Somerset Gimp. I mean, how many Gimps are there? They're all in competition with each other. You've got, what about all the places that haven't got a Gimp? Where's all the other Gimps? What's this one? The Winton Gimp. There you go, he's got the plastic bottle. You can hear it now. He's playing with it. So, yeah. What's going on? Gimps for every city, are there? Where's the Manchester Gimp or the London Gimp or the, the Irish Gimp or the Welsh Gimp or the Paisley Gimp? Where are they? So it's anyway. Let's have a look at the article. This is the article that I was. Oh, just press the wrong button. This is the article that I was sent that we're going to look at. Hi, Simon. This is. Oh no, that's the wrong Gimp. So many Gimps. What have I done with it now? But I swear somebody messes about with my computer when I'm not looking. Because as soon as I go to look at something that I've got prepared, it's disappeared. Right, now it's the Sussex Gimp. So this is the article that I was sent. So we've had the Somerset, Gloucester, Essex, and even Shakespeare Gimps. And now the commuter belt county is the scene of the latest Leary, latex outrage. This is what I mean. I don't know. I'm laughing, but then part of me is thinking, oh my God, this is weird or, creepy. And then I'm thinking, oh, or is it? I just don't know. So anyway, this gimp was seen wearing see-through tights earlier this month. I thought, see-through tights? All tights are see-through more or less, aren't they? Well, you wouldn't want to just wear tights and think that nobody could see anything. Oh, and they're asking, have you seen the Sussex Gimp? So if you've seen the Sussex Gimp, you can email this lady, Alessia Fiddler. You couldn't make it up, could you? So if you've seen the Sussex Gimp, email Alicia Fiddler at mailonline.co.uk. I think it's probably Michael Gove, to be honest. It's got to be someone from the cabinet, because I swear that cabinet, Michael Gove, he is the prime candidate for wearing a gimp costume. Oh, not only him, there's quite a few of them, I think. Oh dear. So it's definitely going to be something to do with the government, isn't it? They're trying to attract attention away from their terrible homelessness bill by planting gimps all over Britain. So after the latex wearing gimps in Somerset, I just can't even believe this is a headline really, in Somerset, Gloucester, Essex and even Shakespeare's Globe, a new individual has been spotted in Sussex, sparking outrage. A dog walker who does not wish to be identified encountered someone wearing very see-through tights and a balaclava in Sussex. I mean, I'm laughing, but I'll tell you what, if I was walking my dog in the campo somewhere by the river and I saw a guy in see-through tights and a balaclava, I'd be absolutely terrified. Anyway, this individual who was not caught on camera allegedly exposed themselves to the pedestrian at 7:30 on March the 18th. Now, that's not on Mr. Gimp. If you want to go and just cause a bit of a furore like the other Sussex Gimp or whoever it was, but don't go exposing yourself to people. That is not on. Anyway, a witness claimed, I was met by a man just before the steps onto the Balcombe Road. He was tall and olive-skinned. He was wearing a black... How did you know he was olive-skinned? He was wearing a black balaclava, blue beanie. Black... Oh, it's the man in black, I think. Black long-sleeve top and women's black tights, very see-through women's black tights. So the denier must have been quite, they weren't thick denier, were they? So he interacted with myself and my dog before then. So it's not even funny, but do you know what? Sometimes I just think, if you didn't laugh, you'd cry. Before then bending over and exposing himself to me. Oh my God. I then walked away and he followed me. Oh, now that would be pretty terrifying. I would be pretty terrified. I had to run up onto the Balcombe Road and he didn't follow me to the main road. What time was this? Oh, 7:30. So where was everybody else? Anyway, this is not that gimp. This is the previous Sussex Gimp. This guy's been identified, I think, and I think he was actually prosecuted, but we'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, no, he was the Gimp Man of Essex, and it went viral during the COVID-19 pandemic after he documented himself shopping in Tesco, dressed in his suit. He probably was just trying to liven things up for people that hopefully didn't expose himself to anybody, because that is a whole different thing. Let's have a look at the gallery of this guy. Yeah, he was having a coffee here somewhere. Oh, this was at the Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. A man dressed in a gimp suit was allowed to attend a play at Shakespeare's Globe in front of stunned theatregoers and children. Who's this? Another gimp spotted by residents near Gloucester last year on Halloween, who was never found by the authorities. So this gimp is running free. He may even be watching this. That looks just like a ghost, doesn't it? Because you can see the grass behind and that. Is that real? Let's watch the full video. Now, so his face, he looks so serious. This is the Gimp man of Essex, and he went walkabout in Colchester to raise money for charity. So I think so. Supposedly, it's okay to do it for charity, apparently. But what makes me laugh is nobody's taking any notice of him. Oh dear me! What do Gimps buy in Tesco? I dread to think what's in his basket.
They are investing billions of dollars in artificial intelligence. There should be mechanisms for
This
detecting.
is nothing to do with Gimps. Well, unless he's in the government, and then it's probably something to do with Gimps. Oh dear me, you just couldn't make it up. I just think it's typical British eccentricity, isn't it? But it's sort of what we quite like about Britain in a way, the eccentricity, silliness, daftness. So this incident has been reported to the police. I mean, at the end of the day, if they did expose themselves, of course that should be reported to the police. That is not on. A spokesperson for Sussex Police said police received a report of a man wearing a balaclava. Now, was he really in a gimp suit? So they're saying gimp suit, but wearing a balaclava, that's not a gimp suit. Approaching a woman in the vicinity of Worthway Crawley around 7:30 a.m. So the woman was able to leave in the direction of Balcombe Road and was unharmed. So he was described as tall, approximately. Have you seen this man? Approximately 6'3" or 6'4", slim build, wearing a long-sleeved black top, a royal blue beanie hat, white underwear, and tights. That's not a gimp suit, is it? It's definitely not a gimp suit. This guy's just jumping on the bandwagon. He's not. He's not like the others that are sort of doing it for charity or doing it for. He sounds a bit more scary, to be honest. So this comes after various sightings of gimps across the country. So last year, a theatre goer shocked audience members at Shakespeare's Globe after attending a showing of the Comedy of Errors. Comedy of Errors, wearing a tight blue latex suit in May. And one audience member told the Daily Telegraph how the outfit was extremely inappropriate and it made others feel uncomfortable. Well, it would make you feel a bit uncomfortable, especially if you're taking your kids there. A spokesperson for Shakespeare's Globe told Mail Online at the time the decision to allow a man in a latex suit may be considered differently should it occur again. This was an unusual one-off. Our security team spoke with the individual and the front of house team monitored the situation to ensure that no disturbance was caused. The Globe Theatre was busy for the matinee in May. However, no complaints were received at the time. The one complaint received from the person interviewed later by the Telegraph has been considered for future reviews of on-site guidance. So, last Halloween, trick-or-treaters in Gloucester, so we've got a Gloucester Gimp as well, reported sightings of a mysterious Gimp who briefly antagonised the residents of Twigworth on October the 31st. James Patterson said, I was taking my son out trick-or-treating when I saw a black, scrawny, somewhat menacing-looking figure darting and dodging down the roads in the Blore housing estate. And then last year, so this is this guy, I think, Joshua Hunt, I think it's him, dubbed as the this is the Essex Gimp. See, I'm getting mixed up with my Gimps now. I'm getting mixed up between the Somerset Gimp and the Essex Gimp, or are they the same person? I don't know. But anyway, he scared female drivers while dressed in a black Gimp suit and mask, which a court had banned him from wearing for 5 years. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you? I mean, so he's had to be told by a court that he cannot wear his black gimp suit and mask for 5 years. But what, after 5 years, you can wear it, like fill your boots after that. You can wear it if you want. See how nobody, look, that girl's just taking no notice of it. Unless you're telling a friend about him. Oh dear, and this is the guy without his gimp suit. Just wouldn't, just shows you they walk amongst us. This guy, if you saw him on the street, you'd just think he looks like a normal guy. You wouldn't think that the rest of the time he goes around dressed like this. I think that's him. Anyway, I'm getting mixed up with my gimps. Joshua Hunt, the self-employed gardener, dubbed the Somerset Gimp, was found guilty of causing intentional harassment, alarm or distress in November last year. I mean, it would be scary, to be fair. Oh, a picture of the Somerset Gimp in Claverham in 2019, but it was never proven that the person in this picture was Hunt. There's gimps everywhere. It's not just one gimp. Let's have a look at this gallery. Oh, it's him again. Yeah, it's just the same. So this one has never been proven to be him. It doesn't look like him, actually. It does look very creepy, though. It looks like something off a horror film. Would be scary. Anyway, apparently Hunt was let off a jail sentence after being found guilty of causing intentional harassment, alarm or distress. However, his father denied his son was a Somerset Gimp. Well, you wouldn't want to wake up to that in on the news that your son was the Somerset Gimp, I suppose. And he said this has ruined his life. He's not even the Somerset Gimp man. It's someone else. And another gimp in Essex, I can't believe this is a newspaper article, was spotted in 2022 and was known as the Gimp Man of Essex. He went viral during the COVID-19 pandemic after he documented himself shopping in Tesco, dressed in the gimp suit. And so, yeah, if you have seen the Sussex Gimp, have a look. Send an email to Alessia Fiddler. Oh my God, it's crazy. So, hi Maria. So, no, you won't have them probably in Melbourne. It's too hot. That's the same in Spain. You never get a man wandering around in a gimp suit because, would you? Because it's just too hot. Gimp ghost, yeah. Oh dear. What? Simon, I'm presuming you're joking. Simon's saying that Lady Camper and her boyfriend said they saw a gimp in the bush. Oh dear me. I tell you what, if you didn't laugh, you'd cry. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy, crazy world. Oh, there's loads in Wales, apparently, Julie. Have they got gimp sheep as well? Oh dear me. What, you think people are just bored and they've got nothing else to do? Like, you just can't imagine that. Can you get, like, I've got this one, I'm on my second coffee. I'm just about coming round. Looking at the news and reading my emails, and someone has sent me that story. But could you imagine then you sat here having your coffee and then you just think, oh, what I'm going to do today? I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm a bit bored. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll dress up as a gimp and go around Tesco. You just can't get your head around that way of thinking, can you? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Where's my gimp suits? I'll get it out of I'll get my gimp suit out of the wardrobe and give it an airing. That's what I'll do today. It's Hump Day Wednesday. I just feel like doing something different. Oh dear, it's funny. Exactly. If you wanted to be a gimp in Spain, you definitely have to be indoors with aircon. I think even then, it's just not a Spanish thing. I mean, I'm sure there are some somewhere along the line in some sort of place, but I don't think, as I say, this Spanish friend of mine, he seemed to think that apparently British people have got a reputation for being obsessed with S&M. Crazy. Crazy. And then the other thing that I just thought might make you laugh, because I found it on Reddit. Let's have a look. So the Essex Gimp. So the Essex Gimp says the Somerset Gimp is giving Gimps a bad name. I mean, the thing is, that guy who's exposed himself to that woman, he's definitely giving Gimps a bad name. You know, I can see, you know, I just think it's part of this British eccentricity. We just must think, the rest of the world just must think we're bloody mental. You know, they really must. Is this, have we actually got a video here? Hang on. Yeah, so the self-styled Gimp man of Essex, who has been roaming the streets of Colchester for 9 years, is concerned about the reputation of Gimps across the country. You just couldn't make it up, could you? So, oh dear, it's not the most flattering outfit, is it, a Gimp suit? I mean, it really isn't. So he is apparently, the Gimp man of Essex has become a familiar figure around Colchester after the COVID lockdowns. Every couple of weeks, the Gimp man of Essex climbs into his skin-tight latex suit and hood with the help of a generous dusting of talcum powder and heads to Colchester. Sometimes he does his weekly shop at Tesco, otherwise he simply wanders around aimlessly. He's been doing this for the past 9 years. On my walks, I have to be as normal as possible, he says. Obviously, you are walking around in a mask, obviously. But if you actually talk to people, they usually react really well. They see the fun element. I mean, this, like, it is harmless, isn't it? And I don't know, I suppose it gives people something to talk about. And as I say, I just think it's part of British eccentricity. Has he ever experienced a backlash? I'm surprised he hasn't been beat up, actually, because, you know, there'll always be some idiots out there who'll, you know, be violent about things. Some people, you couldn't do that in Manchester. I'm sorry. If you did that in Manchester, especially in some parts of Manchester, you definitely would get beaten up. Some people make the odd negative comment, but usually their friends will tell them off. Some people don't like me being out in the Gimp suit because they think it belongs in the bedroom. To be honest, though, 99% of people react positively. So the Gimp man of Essex, as he described, he's got a Facebook page. So oh God, I'm learning more and more about this. I'm going to have to add him as a friend on Facebook. So the Gimp man of Essex, as he describes himself on his Facebook page, has become a minor celebrity in his area, but he prefers to remain anonymous. He can't be anonymous. He can't be, because surely people see him walking up his drive, you know, walking up and going through his door, unless he changes in the toilets in Tesco before he goes home. So he prefers to remain anonymous, saying, I don't think my family would particularly understand. So when he says family, is he married? Does he got children? I mean, you know, that's when you go, like when it's sort of, you know, the day at school where the kids have to talk about what the parents do, and one of them says, well, actually, my dad's the Essex Gimp. That wouldn't be very nice, would it? So he is aware that his latex-clad walks are puzzling to some, but he explains that the suit is an outlet for him, saying the Essex Gimp is my alter ego, my downtime, my chance to be someone else for a short bit of time. Some people can go to a comics convention for escapism. This is my version. Fair enough. Do you know what? If he's not doing any... oh, dear me. If he's not doing anyone any harm, you know, fill your boots, if you pardon the expression. Just get on with it, you know. And look, is it raining there? You can say, I wonder if that's quite a good outfit to wear when it's raining. So just because someone's wearing latex clothing does not mean they're a monster, says the Essex Gimp. Photos of Gimp manifests. Oh, this is a revelation to me, all this. People might think of it as weird, but I'm not doing any harm. I'm not going out naked. I'm fully covered. I agree. As long as you know that other one that's exposed himself, that's not on. But if someone's just wandering around, it could be a bear suit just the same, couldn't it? Or could be anything. He's just doing it, and he's probably making people laugh, etc. As long as he doesn't do anything weird to anybody, then fair enough. So just because someone's wearing latex clothing doesn't mean they're a monster, he says. But then we have the Somerset Gimp. Now he's not happy about the Somerset Gimp. It's a big competition for him. So the Somerset Gimp is a notorious figure in the small villages of Yatton and Claverham in North Somerset. Like the Essex Gimp, this latex-clad man roams the local area in his suit. But unlike the Essex Gimp, his intention seems to be scaring residents. The Somerset Gimp has jumped out at locals at least 16 times since 2016, sometimes following them home late at night while grunting. No, that's not on Somerset Gimp. Please don't do that. On 26th of October, a man in his 30s was finally arrested on suspicion of being the perpetrator. Now, the Gimp man of Essex followed this news story closely. This is Gimpgate, isn't it? Gimpgate. When I first saw the Somerset Gimp, I thought, this is 100% wrong. This guy has undone everything. Is there a Gimp community? Oh, there's a Gimp community now. He said, this guy has undone everything the Gimp community is trying to do. It gives us all a bad reputation, he says. Jumping out on women, however you're dressed, isn't right. And that is true. There are innocent guys like me who go on walks in their Gimp suits. This guy's hiding around in the dark at night and scaring people lifeless. That's different. I agree. I wouldn't be surprised if alcohol or drugs were involved. They're asking for trouble, terrorizing people like that late at night. And it's true. I agree with him. So the Gimp man of Essex does not want to terrify anybody. I don't want people to feel uneasy. So I always go out during the day and I don't go when it's the school holidays. One woman tried to get a photo with me and her child. I just laughed and said, I don't think the kids should be in the photo. I try hard to chat to people and make them feel comfortable. Well, what woman was that tried to get a photo taken with the Gimp and her child? Oh dear. I tell you what, there's not so queer as folk. Before his first public walk, he was nervous. I didn't know what sort of reaction I was going to get, he says. When he finally took the plunge, he was shocked. There was just complete silence. People didn't even notice me. If they did, they'd just glance over, but not much else, he says. Now, I tell you what, if you were in my little village and you started walking around in a Gimp suit, you would get noticed. But that's the difference. So if you were walking around Madrid or London, you think you probably wouldn't get noticed because there's quite a lot of sort of strange goings on in like big cities. But yeah, if you imagine it in St. Michael's or some little village somewhere. By the end of the trip, I had gone from being so nervous to being so confident. A woman asked me why I was dressed in my Gimp suit, and I just said, I heard it was going to rain. We both started laughing. So, since the lockdowns, the Essex Gimp has become a familiar figure around Colchester. During lockdown, people were very low and told me that I had brightened up their day. Now, sometimes people point and say, that's the Essex Gimp, he says. And also, thanks to his recent rise to fame, he's raised over £3,500 so far for the mental health charity Mind. A lot of people ask me for a photo when I'm in my suit. So now, for every photo people take with me, I donate £1 to the charity. That way, everyone's a winner. So does that mean he's had 3,500 photos of himself taken with people? Gosh. Oh, I didn't share the tab, sorry. As usual. Here he is. I was reading it out. This is him, the Gimp man of Essex. And there's another photo of him. It is pretty scary. I mean, if he goes out in the day, fair enough. But yeah, if you saw something like that, you would be pretty scared, wouldn't you? At the end of the day, especially at night, you would be pretty scared if you saw him. But yeah, it looks like it's been raining there. I do think that probably that would protect you from the rain, wouldn't it? My God, it's so tight. You can even see like the furrows in his brow there, like all the. Oh, I don't think I'd like to wear anything like that. Must feel horrible. Wonder how long it takes him to get it on and off. Anyway, there you go. I think we'll accept that the Essex Gimp, he's raised all that money for the mental health charity. And we'll let him do it. We'll accept that. But the other ones that are jumping out and scaring people, we don't like that, do we? We definitely do not like that. Hi, Susan. Oh, Susan, you live in Sussex. Oh, well, yeah, look out for the Sussex Gimp. Though he might be the one who's been told he's not allowed to wear his gimp suit for 5 years. Oh, yeah. Mariah, maybe it is Peter Folding. Sorry, Peter. Well, I hope it, just have a sense of humour. It's a joke, a joke. Because he does look like, it could be a diver, couldn't he? It could be a diver. I often think that, though, when you see the divers, those diving, that's why I could never go scuba diving either or anything like that, because, I'd feel so claustrophobic in the suits that they wear. Not necessarily scuba diving, probably they don't have to wear those kind of suits, but, for diving, I just would hate it. And then the thought of you're putting that on and diving just to find a dead body, I mean, it must be awful. But so let me just have a look what it says on Reddit as well. When you follow the thread down, it is quite funny. Look, so this is someone saying, this is quintessentially British. A woman asked me why I was dressed in my gimp suit, and I just said I heard it was going to rain, and we both started laughing. I personally, well, I know I do have chatters from different countries. Does this happen anywhere else? Surely this could only happen in Britain, I think. So these are some of the comments. This is the most delightful, eccentric English thing, and improves my image of Essex immeasurably. And then Jambo says, so is it like a feudal title now? I wonder what the Wessex and Mercia Gimps make of this. So, like what's it called, Game of Dragons or whatever, you could have, instead of the King of the North, you've got the Gimp of the North. The shroud of the dark side has fallen, begin the Gimp War has. Oh, begun the Gimp War has. That's a Yoda thing, isn't it? And then Bob says the Wessex Gimp is aiming to become the first Gimp of all England and then drive off the Viking Gimps from the Danelaw. Just so funny. Oh, dear me. That's the article again. Anyone involved in the BDSM or kink community knows there are people in every group who ruin it for everyone else by exposing non-consenting parties. They definitely ruin it for others and distort the public perception of fetishes. The worst. And I think that's true. I mean, it's sort of like it's taking it more serious, but it is true, because you know what? There are lots of people doing all sorts of things, aren't they? Like, in the S&M community or any type of fetish type community. And it's like anything, isn't it? 99% of them are just doing whatever they're doing with other consenting adults. And it's all perfectly, it's hard to explain unless you know anything about it. But then you'll always get that 1% or 5% or whatever. That ruin it for everyone. So Cantankerous Grot says, is there a national association of Gimps, a national Gimp council? And Snapper says the Conservative Party, I believe. Definitely. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that could easily be Michael Gove. So the Essex Gimp sounds like quite a nice chap, honestly, especially with the taking photos donated to charity. And also realising that taking photos with children is crossing a line and not going for his walks during school holidays. So it's just appealing to my sense of humour. Sorry for anyone who's got kids and thinks it's terrible. You know, I think it's just, you've got to see the. Do you know what? In this world, you've just got to see the funny side of things. And then Adoro says, this kind of reminds me when the Insane Clown Posse and Clown from Slipknot spoke out against the people dressed as clowns attacking people with knives. See, that's it. Clowns is another thing, isn't it? You know, a lot of people are frightened of clowns, but most people that dress up as clowns don't go around murdering people. But there have been ones that did, like John Wayne Gacy dressing up as a clown. So there'll always be a twonk in every walk of life. But yeah, he seems, reasonable enough. So I'm going to just have a look. I've got to finish in a minute because I've got classes, but I just want to see his Facebook page. Just want to see his Facebook page. I just wonder how he can keep it a secret from his family if he's got a Facebook page. Oh, right. Okay, let's have a look. So, the Gimp Man of Essex. So if you want to follow him, we'll give you a smile every day. The Gimp Man of Essex. He's got 6.2 thousand followers. Public figure. Just a quick live happy Easter from me. Let's hear it.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, come on. I thought you were giving us a happy Easter. He looks like he can hardly talk in that suit, to be honest.
Is anyone with me? Anyone on Facebook?
Yeah, we're with you. We're watching you. Do you think he can't open his mouth? Don't even go there. He's not saying much. Come on. Thought you were wishing us a happy Easter. I'm going to fast forward.
Well, there's someone on Twitter, so we'll say hello to them. Hello, Twitter. How are you?
Oh, he's on Twitter as well, or X.
Any requests from me?
Any requests? It doesn't look very old, but it's probably hard to tell because I'm just looking at the skin around.
For me doing this on a laptop.
I'm just looking at the skin around his eyes.
Nobody on Facebook.
Nobody's on Facebook, bless him.
We have one on Twitter.
Well, you got one on Twitter. Maybe it's stretching his eyes so it looks like he's got Easter. No wrinkles.
It's nice, peaceful, and it's a rest. It's been a very, very hard year with one thing or another. Relatives getting old, having to look after them. Work as busy as heck. So it's...
Yeah, he's definitely in the Conservative government because it's been a hard year, hasn't it? He's saying it's been a hard year. So he must be part of the Conservatives.
Really starting to sort of gain momentum, and you just don't have enough hours in the day. Hence why The Gimp hasn't been out very much at all,
Oh,
sadly. Hey, hiya. Gonna have to excuse me. This is all sort of new, me doing it this way. I just sort of have a little go, so it's going to be a bit rubbish, I know, but we'll
reminds
keep
me of
trying.
when I first started with YouTube.
So I think on Facebook we've got 2 people watching. I think. Blimey,
Oh.
my popularity has dropped badly. I must do something about that.
Oh, his popularity's dropped. But the thing is, now that COVID's over, I suppose people have got other things going on. Oh, bless him, he seems like really sweet, doesn't he?
Oh, we've got 2 on Twitter as well. Hi, 2 on Twitter. How are you? Anyway, we need a few people, and then we can answer some questions and things, which makes it a bit more fun. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're having a nice Easter. A time of peace and quiet and reflection and things like that. A lot going on in the world. It's not a great place out there now, is it? It's a little bit worrying in some ways. But hey, we'll keep plodding on. We've got 3 on Twitter now, and we have 3 on Facebook.
Oh.
So, does anyone want to ask me a question or anything like that? Please, fire away. More than happy to answer anything.
What would you ask
My
him?
internet appears to be a little bit rubbish. Facebook isn't liking it. My dogs are wondering what the heck is going on.
Oh, he's got dogs, so he must be nice.
Right, 4 on Facebook now.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. I'm just thinking of the dogs. He goes up and he comes down in his gimp outfit. The dogs must be looking at him thinking, what the fuck's going on? Oh dear. Anyway, I haven't got time, unfortunately, because I'm quite enjoying listening to watching this because it's quite entertaining. But bless him, he seems nice enough. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow him on Facebook. Look, people asking questions in the comments and stuff. Well, we would definitely look at this again. So we definitely look at it again. Unfortunately, I haven't got time this morning. Otherwise, I'd probably be here all morning. Probably be here all morning. Because it's quite entertaining, isn't it? Bless him. I hope he's okay. But yeah, we'll follow that. So I thank you to the person who sent me the link to the first newspaper article, because it's led to all that thing. And yeah, exactly, Maria. Each their own. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, he's just doing his thing and he's entertaining people. At the end of the day, you should start a YouTube channel. That's what you should. I bet he'd get loads of followers. I bet he would. I might suggest that to him, but I'm definitely going to follow him on Facebook and we'll look at him again, won't we? Oh, bless him. So, have a good day. I hope you enjoyed that little sort of breakaway from true crime, etc. Just something a bit lighter to talk about, and something I've certainly learned a lot this morning. So I'm just going to get my gimp suit on and start my classes now. But he could do Spanish classes in a gimp suit. That'd be a first. I bet nobody else does that. Oh God, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear having that. All that stuff on me. But I think it'd be like being wrapped in sellotape, wouldn't it, or whatever. Not a nice feeling. But do you know what? I bet there's probably like a bit of a security blanket type feeling with it. I don't know what the feeling. It must do something for people because people like dressing up as gimps. So it must have some psychological reason why they like it. But yeah, not for me. But anyway, so have a great day. I'll see you very soon. Remember to live and love very carefully, very wisely. Yeah, look out for gimps. Look out for gimps, and especially the not very nice ones, like the dangerous ones. Yeah, don't be don't. And if you do like dressing up as a gimp, don't go jumping out at people. Just go walking like he does and having your picture taken. But I'll see you really soon in the next video. Have a great day, and or afternoon or evening, whatever time zone you're in. And I'll see you really soon in the next video. And until then, may your gimp go with you. Bye.